All right, so that's pretty much it for the asynchronous part of our first ever virtual club orientation. Thanks for joining me, Jen.
Hey, Nick, no
It's been
problem.
a true pleasure. We want to give you a very quick review of what we've covered in the last few modules, and then talk a little bit about what's around the corner in terms of engagement with us.
Awesome. So, here are some things that we've talked about so far. You've learned about campus life, who we are, where we're at, where you can find us. You've learned about all of the COVID-19 guidelines that are probably ever changing, so stay tuned for more on that. We talked about how to plan an event and program on campus with your club or virtually. And we talked about Bates Engage, how you can utilize that app to engage more folks around campus, especially first years. And we talked about club funding and how you can use and access funds to create the programs that you'd like.
So this forms a solid base upon which that your club can operate this year. But guess what, Jen?
Is there more?
There's more! So coming up around the corner are synchronous sessions. So these are probably not still going to be sort of physically in person, but will certainly be virtually in person. And the first one that's coming up next week will be an Ask Me Anything session that will basically be a Q&A for things that we talked about in this asynchronous part of club orientation and beyond. So please bring your questions to that. And then we have a few other topics that we usually cover in person. We're not quite sure how we want to arrange it. I'm not sure that we're going to have 3 distinct ones for each of these topics. We might combine them in some way, but those are recruitment and retention, how to run meetings, and managing conflict and communication, both intra-club, so within your club, and inter-club, so between clubs. We're also, you may have heard, launching... not Campus Life specifically, but I think Bates College generally is launching a new leadership development program called Bates Leads. So you will hear more from us about that in short order. And then, of course, we are going to continue our social justice and anti-racism workshops, including continuing Let's Talk Inclusivity. So please keep an eye out for that as the semester progresses. As always, thank you for joining us for this virtual and somewhat unusual, but hopefully still engaging club orientation. You can contact us anytime at campuslife@bates.edu. Please let us know how we can support you throughout the year. Thanks, everyone.
See you soon.